Hey yarn friends, welcome back to LlamaMamaKayla's Yarn Tube. Big Daddy took me to Micheals. We had to go to the grocery store, and so, I needed some yarn, of course. And so, on the way to the grocery store, I said, hey, swing by Micheals. And he's like, Micheals? I said, yeah, I need to pick up some yarn. As if I don't have any in my yarn room, but I needed some certain colors for something. So we went to Micheals, and remember I needed to get some brown for the Yoda blanket that I'm working on. I finished up my green. The only green I have left on that is, I think each side towards the middle-ish will be 6 green on each side for his hands. So, but I finished up the head green, and so I needed my brown so I could get started on that. So we went by, and I picked this Red Heart Cafe Latte. I picked that for my dark brown. And so I got busy making my squares. So this would be the row right up under the neck. And this color will outline the whole body of his cloak. I don't know what you call what he's wearing. I don't know what you call that, but anyway, his clothes. So this color will outline, it'll go under his neck, and I think it might do another part to like make the collar like, and then it'll go around the Yoda. So Cafe Latte is my dark brown. I'm not sure how many I got of those. They didn't have, like at my Micheals, there's so many empty bins. It was hard to like find colors, really. It was just, it's so sad. It's so many empty bins. Let's see how many I got of the Cafe Latte. Maybe just these 2. So I think I got 2 of that because that's all they had. I got whatever they had. I thought it was 3, but it was just the 2. So the color I got for the inside of the clothing part, this is the only color I could find that was not, that was a tannish. We didn't have any kind of tan color in Red Heart. So I found it in this. And it's a tannish, So let me see what color they call it. They call it taupe. And this is the new Craft Smart by Micheals. And it's pretty soft. It is pretty soft. It's nothing like the old Craft Smart. So if you haven't tried Craft Smart in a while, check it out. And I did do a video here a while back. If I remember, I'll try to link that below in the description box comparing the old Craft Smart and the new Craft Smart. So always check the description box for links to other videos and to information that I might talk about. So I ended up getting, because that center of the clothing part is a lot. And so I have really no idea of knowing how much yarn I'm going to need for that. So I ended up getting 5 of these, which they were on sale for $2.99. And then keep in mind, because Elijah works there, I do get the, I get whatever the sale price is, and they were on sale for $2.99. And then I use the 20% off coupon that's on my phone. And then I also get his 30% employee discount on top of all that. So the way they do it, they take off, they ring it up, and then they take off the 20%, and then they take off 30% of that total. So, it's good. And if I don't use all of this in that Yoda blanket, it's a color that I'll use some other time. So I went ahead and got 5 of them. And I got all that they had. They had 5, and so I got 5. So I hope that I don't need more than that because my Micheals don't have any. Okay, and so then while we were there, me and Jody was just kind of looking around. He went and looked at ink pens and got some ink pens because he's spoiled in like certain kind of ink pens when he writes at work. And so he went over and got a couple ink pens he wanted. And then I heard him talking to someone. I figured he's talking to Elijah because Elijah was at work. So I went over there to say hi to Elijah. And he's kind of walked around with me for just a little bit. And then there's a project that I wanted to make with him for him, and I started it with some other yarn, and I got to like row 13, and then I decided I didn't like making it with that yarn. It wasn't gonna hold up good. It wasn't gonna hold its shape and do well with it. So we were looking at the Burnette blanket yarn, which is what the project does call for, and so I was looking at that, and they were $9.99. I think they were on sale. I think they were on sale for $5.99. Actually, all the Stitch and Win Burnettes were on sale for $5.99. So I was looking at those, and I was thinking, if I'm gonna make that, this is the time to get that big yarn for it. Well, then Elijah saw this right here. His favorite color is red. This is a dark red. Matter of fact, let's see what color it says. The color says wine. So it shows up a little bit brighter on camera than what it actually is. Right here, it's a much darker, deep red. So anyway, I got these. I ended up with 3 of that one. And this is going to be the outside of the project. And this is the Burnette Stuffy Chunky. So it is a number 6. I keep turning it around. This is a number 6 yarn. And let me see what hook they recommend. I'm using an 8. I recommend an L. I don't know what that is. Let me see. My hook might be an L. I don't know. Let me see. Yes, I'm using an 8 hook. A L 8.0 millimeter. So this is the hook I'm using for it. And like I said, this is a 6 chunky. It's 10.5 ounces with 316 yards. And so I did not compare this to the blanket yarn. Hold on a second. Excuse me. I didn't compare the yardage to the blanket yarn I was looking at. But definitely this has more yards in it than the blanket yarn did. And so I overbought on this because the pattern that I'm using said I needed 3 10-ounce balls of one color and 2 10-ounce balls of another color. And I am near the end of using this color, and I'm not quite used a whole ball yet. So I will go into a second ball. I'm sure, yes, definitely. I'll have to go into a second ball. But my third ball, if I don't have anything I'm going to make with this color, I could return that one and get a different color or something. Because I don't know what else I would make with this big, bulky, chunky yarn, a number 6. I don't use bulky yarn that often, but this project that I'm making, it needed, bulky yarn. So I got this for the outside of the project, no, for the top part of the project, and this right here to go with it for the inside of the project. And the pattern said I needed 2 10-ounce balls of my second color. And so let me see what this says. This is burgundy, and it's a 6 weight yarn too. It's the Stitch and Win Burnette Softy Chunky Twist. And so it has like white, it looks like white, red, pink. Well, I just thought that would go good with this for this project. So I went ahead and I started yesterday. This is what I did yesterday. All day long, I worked with this yarn. And I'll show you what I'm making for him. Let me pull my stitch out here some so I don't pull it out. Okay. This is what I have left so far of my first ball. So, got a mess here. Let's see how I can hold this up. This is what I'm making with it. Okay, so, there's some of my hair. So, I'm making Elijah this giant octopus. And so, I bought the pattern online. It's a paid-for pattern. And I'll link that below, of course. And so I got the whole top part of the octopus done and 2 tentacles. And today I'm going to work on tentacles and see how many more tentacles I can make today. And then next will be, this part is going to be the bottom part of the octopus. So that's exciting. That'll be cool. Elijah will love it. So that's what I'm using my Softy Chunky for. And I do want to tell you that this is made in the rounds, and I'm using a stitch marker thanks to a lot of tips from my other video about the amigurumis. I'm using a stitch marker on the last stitch, and my stitch count has turned out perfect every time. Okay, I'm not really going back and counting my stitches because I don't do that, and I'm not going to. But when I make each round, it always ends with the last stitch, that increase that's supposed to be there. And then I put my stitch marker on that and start the next round. And it's working out beautifully. Like every row has worked out exactly like it's supposed to. So that is just awesome. I'm very proud of it. I hope I can get it completed and made and it turns out as awesome as I think it will. Or I hope that it will. Because Elijah wanted this, and that'll be cool for him to go in his bed. So that's what I did. Me and Big Daddy went to Micheals, and then we went to Walmart. And we just went to the little Walmart because neither one of us felt like tackling the big Walmart. So we just went to the little Walmart and got some things we needed. And of course, the little Walmart doesn't carry everything. It's a little neighborhood market is what they're called. And so they don't have like everything. They have like a little sampling of a lot of things, but not everything that the big store has, of course, because it's a smaller store. They can't cram everything in there. So we still have to go to the big Walmart at some point because, you know, we didn't get everything we needed. So today is January the 18th. It's Martin Luther King Day. I know that. So today, excuse me, Monday today, sorry, I am going to work on this octopus and make squares. That's what my day is going to consist of. And I will update you on my Yoda blanket on probably Wednesday. And hopefully soon I'll have this octopus done. I can show you that. And I've just kind of like pushed my other projects over to the side. That's dangerous though. Pushing projects to the side because I may not get back to them till late. But anyway, that's just, you know, the life of a crazy yarn woman. Got hair. Oh, speaking of hair, you might notice something a little different about me. Well, I had purple hair for about 5-6 years or so. For a long time. I had purple hair, many years. And then I just let it all, I don't know, fade out, and it was just silver and a little bit of dark still left in it. So as I was getting groceries, the thing about the little Walmart is everything's just kind of crammed together, and so I'm passing things that I don't normally pass when I'm in the big Walmart, because the big Walmart, you know, has like designated aisles for hair coloring. The little Walmart has a little section of hair coloring stuck, you know, just somewhere that, you know, it's not a whole aisle, so I didn't go down an aisle for hair color. I was looking for something else, and there was the hair color, and I was like, yeah, I think I'll just dye my hair purple again. And so I did a while back, like several months ago, I did use some purple in it, but it was just a washout purple thing, so it, you know, did fade away pretty quickly. But I don't think this one's going to be fading anytime soon. So anyway, Big Daddy likes my hair purple. He was like, what made you do that? I'm glad you did. And so, which y'all heard if you watched the videos with me and him, you know, at one point, he was like, yeah, I want you to dye your hair purple again. So I'm purple. And then after I did it last night, I was in the kitchen and Dakota came in there and there's a big long light in the kitchen, and so I was under that light. He's like, "Whoa, that is bright under the light." So who cares? It's just hair. It'll eventually all wash out, and I might redye it. I might just keep it purple for a while. I don't know, but it's not like we're stuck at home a lot. The only time I go out usually is just for the grocery run or a doctor's visit. So it's not like I'm out just, galloping around having fun. Now, sometimes after a doctor's visit, I will, you know, duck in a yarn store because, after a doctor's visit, I need something to like cheer me up. But, we're just stuck at home. Might as well have fun, enjoy life. So, yeah, I got purple hair. So anyway, that's all for today. I just wanted to share that Micheals yarn haul with y'all and show you what I'm using the yarn for. So it wasn't just a frivolous yarn haul. It had a purpose. And so I gotta get busy working on that Yoda blanket. I've got like a month to get it finished. So I think I'm doing good on it though. We'll see how that turns out. But I hope you all have a great day and a great week. And I will see you all again very soon. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you all.